Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And yes, I am in the gym, and yes, there's a little bit of an echo, so please excuse that. My house is an absolute war zone, so I can't film there. The purpose of today's video is to give you guys some advice, because I know right now it's like the end of the second term and everybody's looking to like apply to some universities. These are like the few tips that I have for you guys, so that you're not stressed from an actual first year and from a person who went through this last year, so you don't have to like watch videos from 5 years ago and the things don't apply now. Well, they do apply, but just yeah. So I have my laptop over on this side, so if you see me glancing over to this side, that's I'm probably looking at my laptop. So today I have like 5 tips for you guys, All you have to do is just sit and listen, and hopefully this video helps. Now let's get into it. First of all, do your research. You know what you want to become. Maybe you don't know what you want to become. That's okay. All you have to do is just do your research, find out what you like, find out what you don't like, and find out which universities or colleges will have the course that you want to do. Do your research. Let's say if you want to become a medical doctor, there are so many schools. Let's say you want to become a doctor. There are so many schools other than University of Cape Town, and I think I don't know any other school that does medicine. I'm sorry. There are so many other schools than the University of Cape Town which will help you, which will have the course that you want to do. So do your research. Make sure that you have it in place. If you want to become a business person or business administration, if that's the course that you want to do the research. Find out which universities offer that. Here there are so many universities that will help you, universities or colleges that will help you with the course, like that have the course that you want to do. So once you've done your research and you know what you want to do, I know which is like kind of controversial, because none of us know what we want to do, but like once you've done your research and you are confident in the research that you've done and the schools that you've done research on, go ahead and apply. Which is the second piece of advice I have for you guys. Apply. Just apply to as many schools as possible. I know that's like, what the hell, bruh, like application fees is expensive. It gets expensive, yes, but you don't want to be like me. What I did is, I was so cocky last year. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna apply to one university because I know I can get in. I just super cocky, like, to one university because I was confident in my marks. I was like, girl, you're gonna get in. And come beginning of the year, everybody is getting excited and they're like planning the whole university life. I haven't gotten my acceptance letter, which I thought I was going to be getting, and I think you can already tell by the words that I'm using is I did not get in. I was rejected because of space, and I was so angry. I was so bitter. I became so depressed. I regretted like not applying, you know. And I remember calling my mom. I was like, yo mom, like I don't know what to do, like I thought I was going to get in. And she's like, but why didn't you apply to other schools? I was like, but I thought I was in because they told me that I was like provisionally accepted. Girl, being provisionally accepted means nothing. So don't get excited. I mean, yeah, you can get excited if you're provisionally accepted, but like 90% of the people that have applied, or 99.9% of the people that have applied, will be provisionally accepted, and only like 15% of those people will be accepted into the course. So don't get too excited and be like cocky like I was. Apply everywhere you can. Like, there are so many universities that don't ask for application fees. I will do like some research and get back to you guys on that. Just apply to as many schools as possible. Once you've applied and you've done your research, now you've applied to as many schools as possible. Now the third thing is have backup. I know I said apply to many schools, universities, schools as possible. Yes, have that, but also don't listen to the bullshit, or like don't fall into this whole stigma that like colleges are bad for you, or you shouldn't go to like a college or a public college. It's like not up to par with universities, guys, once you get here and nobody really cares, it's like just we all doing the same degree, whether you got it from Stellenbosch University or whether you got it from Boston College. At the end of the day, we are still going to be in the same office, still in the same field. It doesn't really matter. Have backup, because if you don't have backup, you get rejected with your universities. You're not going to want to do anything. You're going to be depressed like I was. I was depressed, but nothing came up. I had to go to the school and actually beg. Lowest point of my life, I had to beg, and I was actually accepted into a course that I really didn't think about, I didn't consider before, but then now that I'm doing it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I kind of want to do this for the rest of my life, hopefully. So have backup. If you have backup, your life is going to be so much easier. Don't listen, like I said before, don't fall into the stigma that colleges are bad. Like, colleges are just like not there, just relax. It's all the same degree. Nobody gives a shit. Once you're there, you're going to be living your life. Nobody's going to be looking at you funny. Do your thing, okay? And then number 4. Now, I know this is the 4th point, is not really application, what, it has to do with extracurricular activities. Like in high school, I was never the extracurricular kid. Like, I never did sports, I never did clubs, I never did any of that. The only thing that I had at my name was that I was a prefect, and what else? I was that's my only personality trait. I was a prefect, and you all know in high school nobody likes the prefects. They just pretend that they like us. So, extracurricular activities, do that. If you want to do extracurricular activities, it's up to you. But I feel like in South Africa, maybe I'm not educated a lot, but in South Africa, it's not a big deal to do extracurricular activities like it is in other countries where you need to have debate, what to actually be considered. I don't feel it's too you have to do extracurriculars. No, you just need to have good results and beat the other kid next door, in my opinion. But if you want to do sports, it definitely does help. Sports, debate, speeches. The last time I did all those things was in primary school. In high school, I kind of fell off, because you all know what happens in high school. In primary, we're glory kids. Then in high school, we fall off, and then a lot happens. So do extracurricular activities, and if that makes you happy. And my last point: live your life. This has nothing to do with applications, university applications, but live your life. What I mean by this is, in high school, if you're always the kid that does their work, comes to school early, does 500 million extracurriculars, has 500 extra classes, AP classes, what classes, what, doing a lot, and then constantly, whenever somebody says, hey, let's go out, and you're no, I can't, I have to be on my studies, and then metric dance comes around, and they're hey, let's go to metric dance, and you're
I'm sorry, I just need to focus on my physics right now, my AP physics and my AP maths. I can't really go.
You are depriving yourself of so much. And what will happen when you get to university, once you get that freedom, because in university, nobody really gives a shit. Your parents are expecting you to be a full-blown adult. You own yourself in university in most cases. So, what's gonna happen is, when you get to university, you're gonna be burnt out from doing so many studies, and this freedom is going to get to your head. Now you get to go to parties and get to go to a lot of things. So you don't even need to study, because your parents are not on your ass hey, do your work. And then that freedom is going to get to your head, and then you're going to start not doing your work, not going to your lectures, and it's just going to be too much. You need to have a balance. So it's better, in my opinion, to learn the balance from an early stage than to learn it in university when you have so much freedom. Now, I'm not saying in high school go to parties, do hard drugs, get drunk, do like bad things. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying let loose a little bit. Go to the gathering your friends have at the mall. Go to the matric dance. If you want to go to the after party, girl, go. At least experience something so that when you get to university, it's not like I'm experiencing everything for the first time and then you go crazy because of all that freedom and the lack of experience. So in high school, even though it might be hard because your parents are there and they're like literally watching you like a hawk, but all I'm saying is just live your life, be happy, don't put too much stress on yourself. Yes, prioritize your studies, but like don't put too much stress on yourself to the point where you can't sleep, because I also had like I couldn't sleep. I felt bad for like relaxing. So just let loose a little bit, have some fun, go out to the gatherings and be happy. And also, I know I said 5 in the beginning. I promise this is the last one. Go to your teachers. I know here in South Africa we don't have like college counselors. Like when it comes to like university application time, like there's counselors, like you go to a counselor and you have a meeting and they tell you which schools will be good for you, they tell you which course would be good for you in university in terms of your personality and your working and your what. If you don't have that in your school, I'm sure some schools in South Africa don't have that. I mean, have it, but in my school we didn't have that. So we kind of like had to just go out in the world and figure it out. And I didn't think to go to like an adult and say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, can you please help me? And I kind of wish, looking back now, that I actually did that. So just go to your teacher, go to a trusted teacher, or go to a teacher that you look up to and a teacher that you trust, and say, hey, sir or ma'am, I'm actually considering applying to this and this so-and-so university. Can you please help me? I don't know what I'm doing. I really need help. And I'm sure they will help you, unless you're a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sure they will help you. So just go to an adult, go to your siblings that have applied before. You don't have to go through this alone. It's like there are so many people out there that can help you. There are so many people that are willing to help you as long as you just go to them and ask. There's nothing wrong with wanting help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, because we are still children. We can't be expected to act like adults, like from the get-go. We don't know what we're doing, so just ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. I hope that this video kind of helped you guys and gave you like a little bit of insight on like what to do and what not to do, what not to do. No, what to do when you're applying, and like some little tips and advice for like your matric here, hopefully. I hope this helped you a lot, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, because there's more coming. Thank you. Bye.